stuff. If it rains a lot, I don't keep people in the rain, guys.
Yep.
I figured it out. I have solutions.
It's because of you, Fabio. You're the real reason.
It's a little bit car.
You saw outside the church, there are all these girls looking at it, right?
Yeah.
$1962. Brought 4 of us up the hills. Unbelievable. And again, the car is pure mechanics. It's got no radio.
Yeah.
Nothing electric. It is an ashtray. An ashtray.
Yeah. Christian asks if it's like, oh, they just got the cassette player in there. I'm like, nah.
This is Italy, guys. We're on the radio. They had to build them with no money, guys. The radio cost money. It's luxury optional. 2 cars here. That guy with the moped, that's the postal guy. This guy's delivering mail. Post guy. There's a family from Florence called Caponi. At the point during Renaissance, they had so much gold, they built a summer vacation house here. On the left and on the right, this is one of the Caponi's villas.
Okay.
Chapel. Because with the horse it's too far to go to the Duomo. This is the villa. This is the shield of the Caponi family.
Okay.
It's the coated arm. Guys, mamma mia, they also have the garden here. They see in the valley they see Florence. Now from here it's supposed to be one way. Like cars shouldn't be from the other side. It should be. Shouldn't. The police is down below.
Okay.
At least in this area, let's just say that they don't break the rules that much. Because that's the high school, and literally the building next to it is the Polizia di Stato. Normal police. Handbrake. No, I'm joking. There's barely any. This is a fake stop sign. Nobody can be on the right. Only from the left. Changed the street. Oh, it's going right. That's a plastic car, guys. You can drive it. Yes, it's entirely made out of plastic. You can drive it when you're 14. It's got the 50cc engine. The Vespa is 125.
Yeah, right.
Those plastic cars, they cost 20, 30K.
Oh, wow.
It means their parents have a ton of money to put them in those plastic things. I would definitely not put my child in a plastic car. This is not a normal high school. Back in the day, this was a Medici villa. It's Poggio Imperiale. Villa del Poggio Imperiale is the name, and it was commissioned by Cosimo di Medici. The guy had a lot of affairs. At the point he fell in love with one of the servants, and that was outrageous. So he had this villa built on purpose. This way they were coming by horse secretly here to have their affairs. This is half hour by horse. Yeah. So this way, even today people gossip and they mind your business. Before it was even more. No radios, no phones. It was entertainment.
Oh, there's still Medici's around, so.
The final member of the Medici family was a her. Her name was Maria Ekaterina Luisa di Medici. This lady didn't have kids on purpose. She wanted to terminate their line. Right before she passed, she changed the will. She changed all the papers that they had. And guys, she donated everything to Tuscany. Not to the Republic of Florence, not to the Catholic Church or the Vatican, to the region of Toscana. The Medicis at the point they had properties also in different provinces like Siena, Arezzo and so on. And this lady, considering that over the centuries they've also done many bad things, they killed people, they had people murdered, you know, they were corrupt. This lady, she donated all their assets and possessions to Toscana on purpose. And thank God, because now the Duomo free of charge, the Pitti Palace, the Uffizi, all these buildings at the point that were private property, now being owned by the region, they can make them museums or schools. This is a public school. If you're a resident here, if you pay taxes in Italy, you go for free. Your kid gets to go for free in a building from centuries ago where they have frescoes original on the ceiling painted by Raphael or by Michelangelo himself. These people were on the payroll of the Medicis. They were the men of the Medici family. They were
When did she die?
She died late 1600s.
Oh.
This is 18th century, beginning of 1700s. She's the final member of the Medicis. Yeah. Maria. But the first money the Medicis made were not with banking. They were very smart people and they were buying the knowledge of the visitors. When they were coming here from like the Silk Road, from like Asia, the Medicis were going to them. And they were getting really fast their silk, their goods, or their recipes with the herbs and plants. Medicis come from Mugello, north of Florence, in the woods. That area is very fertile, they got a lot of flowers. So when the visitors were arriving, they were showing them the flowers and they were asking them, do you know this? Do you know how to do anything with it, like a recipe or something? And they were creating potions, medici, medics. They were making like medicine with the herbs and plants. And they were monetizing the potions. Eventually, when they had so much liquidity, so much, you know, they made more money. They had this brilliant idea to give loans with 80% of interest. The main client was the Catholic Church. 80% is a lot for interest, guys. And if they were not paying, well, they had hitmen. You know, they had. There's a famous video game, Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Ezio Auditore. That's filmed. It's Florence stuff, you guys. It's based on real stories.
What's it based on?
Real stories. Ezio Auditore actually lived here. He is a real character. You know, they got from what happened in the past. They got inspiration. You know. But there is an Assassin's Creed filmed in Florence. There's one of the games.
That's the movie, right?
The games. I've never seen the movies.
Oh.
I'm a gamer. I play the games. There's a bunch of games called Assassin's Creed. There's different versions of it with this secret
What is
assassin.
your favorite?
I play shooters. These are campaign games. I usually finish them in a day. I have very addictive personality. If I start something, I don't stop. I don't sleep for days until I don't finish it. I have the ADHD of hyper-focus and extremist. If it's against my will, impossible. It doesn't go in. This is the famous gas station where we had Alex before. From the viewpoint, guys, we were over there on the left on top of the hill. By that house there. A little further, where the lonely tree is. That's where I stopped. And we were looking at this houses here. My next purchase is gonna be a vintage car.
How much was it cost you?
This is 5 digits.
5 digits.
See, if they're rusted in a garage abandoned, this one always starts like 12K, even if it's in horrible conditions, because there's not many left. This was only produced maximum a decade. In the 60s, guys, the ambulances of Italy were these cars. They were folding the seat inside. Somehow, this was the car for everything, for the milk, for the bread, for the police. This is the Giardiniera Fiat 500. Now, there's different models. It depends what it is. They can go for a lot. You can find, like what they have, the clients, you can find a good one for like 5K, and then you do little work on it. The engine I can lift by myself. It's very light. And with YouTube, you can fix it by yourself. There's not too much happening. This baby carburetor. Some cylinders. The belt I tried pointing out before when we left. That belt is made out of rubber. Life is limited to either kilometers or lifespan. That snaps all the time. Even myself, I had to use the nylon socks of some clients. I asked them to give me the sock, attach the belt, to not wait half hour for another car and then to go finish the tour. Quick solution. Quick fixes on the side of the road. If you put it a few times, it's nylon. It's not a real belt, but you can definitely make it to the first garage.
Yeah, exactly. I suppose before things went all electric, it was very easy to fix things.
This is the
I call it
opposite.
Porsche mechanics.
The real mechanics.
Yeah,
My car, for example, is the opposite of this one. It's full of computers.
yeah. The more things that has computerized, the more things possibly go wrong.
Now, being that Alex never came, hopefully he's at the garage because I don't have a key. This guy fumbled. In high season, guys, we have a large bus with like 50-60 clients. We stop right here. We hike to the garage. Sto alla fermata dell'autobus a Cascine del Riccio, sto salendo. Dai, 1 minuto e ci sono, grazie. Ciao. Ciao. Bye. Ok. Bye. Clients are pissed because they don't know about hiking. In our bus, it's a weight limit of 3.5 pounds.
Yeah.
That's a car. This morning, what brought us here weighs more.
Yeah.
How far is the hike?
This is from that stop to here. But we get people that show up for a Vespa tour, and some of them are not in good shape. Like if they're from Florida, Florida is all flat. All flat. It's a challenge to get to the garage. They get here and they look at me like it's my fault. Like guys, sorry. Yeah. At least they walk by bushes that are not by your house. And actually, every corner is a postcard, no matter where you are. Even if it's under the highway, it's still a postcard, guys. You guys, some people, even if you know flying, it's convenient now, but some people never have time. They think they planned this trip for years, thoroughly, and when they come travel, it doesn't go according to the plan.
Yeah.
You know, you guys come from far away. I don't take stuff for granted. I think that I'm blessed that I'm from here. It's like I don't deserve being from here, you know.